What I love about bookbinding is the ability to improvise to achieve your desired result. Hello and welcome to my studio. My name is Ido Agassi, and today I want to show you how you can improvise a way to drill holes inside a thick book. In some of my videos, you see me using my electric hole punch tool. This is a tool I imagine you don't have laying around the house, and I don't want to discourage you from trying out things that you see me working on in my videos. So today I want to show you 3 ways to improvise how to drill inside a thick book. One would be with an awl, the other with a manual drill, and also with an electric drill. So I'll start by bringing a pile of papers. As you can see, I have a piece of plywood and also a couple of bookbinding boards, one on top of the other, because I want to protect my working surface. This is very important. You don't want to drill inside your working bench. And even more, I'm going to take it out a bit so the place that I'm going to drill is not directly underneath my table. Now I'm going to bring just a piece of board. You can also use a piece of plywood for that. The board is very important because you are going to clamp everything together, and this is going to protect the paper underneath. Okay, so we're going to drill first of all inside the board and then inside the paper, and then it is going to be between the layers, and that prevents the paper from lifting and for issues to happen like a bump that you will have inside the paper and so on. So now what I'm going to do is take 2 clamps and connect them to the whole book block, one over here and one over here. And you can also use smaller ones just where you want to drill the holes. I'm bringing a couple of options so you can see, and you can just improvise with something that you have in your house. Okay, now as you can see, I made a line 1.5 centimeters from the edge, and I have 1.5 from top and bottom, and then I just divided it into 3, so it's around 7 centimeters each mark. Let's start with the first one and using an awl. And what I'm going to do is locate it in my first hole. I'm just inserting it inside and making sure it is perpendicular to my book. It is very important. I'm going to take my hand and hold it that the palm of my hand is holding the awl. I'm holding with my other hand the papers, and just with the twisting movement going down, and look that my hand is also perpendicular, and I'm using the weight of my whole body, not just my arm, but I'm just bending my knees and going inside. And with the twisting movement, I'm going deeper and deeper. What I like to do is just put my fingernail and see how much I took inside. But if it's a thicker book, you just go on and continue the process until you feel you are in the other side. Take it out, and that's it. I have 1 hole with the awl. When working with the awl, it just pushes the material aside, and that is why when you clamp it, then it holds the material so it won't move so much and you have a precise hole. So that's the first option. The second option is to use a hand drill. You need the drill to be sharp in order for it to work properly, because if the drill is not sharp, then you have more friction and it doesn't cut the paper, and it could cause a bit of movement and thickness around the hole. So what I like to do is, first of all, with the awl, just mark a place for the drill to start. Then I'm taking the drill, holding it so it will also be perpendicular. You can also take something that is 90 degrees just for you to see that you're holding it perpendicular to the book. Then what I'm going to do is hold the drill and start drilling. Of course, you're going clockwise. And the movement, you don't need to do it very fast, okay, because you don't want a lot of friction and a lot of heat. Okay, I'll take it out a bit, take off material, and continue. What I forgot to show you, I'll take it out. There is a trick that you can do. You can take a piece of masking tape and I want to see how much I need to go inside. So I'm going to put it beside the book block and mark where I need it to go. So I need it more or less up until here. And now I'm going to keep on drilling. I'm just applying pressure downwards. Take it out a bit. Take off material. I'm taking off material from inside the drill. And let's keep on doing it. So I feel I'm okay. I'll take it out. So this is a very nice tool to have, and you are in charge of the speed and you can just make the nuances for a very delicate work. So this is one option. The other option is to use an electric drill. Again, I'm going to see what's more or less the thickness I need, and I'm going to mark for myself until where I need to go. So I won't go too deep. This has speed, and very easily you can go with the speed more than you need, and again protect your working surface. I'm talking from experience. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to take my awl and just mark the place. I'll take my drill, locate it in my place. I want to see this is perpendicular. Okay, sometimes I go backwards just to see I'm okay. And here I want to do it slowly, okay, not fast, because then you can just actually burn the paper. Okay, so I'm going to start. Take it out a bit, see what's going on. Take out material, make sure it's not hot, okay? Again, perpendicular. Taking off material again. Okay, I want to take the material off the drill because then it allows more material to go out. And let's do it again. I'm enough inside. Of course, if the book is thicker, then you go inside more. Each time, take it out, take out material. Beware if the drill is hot, but you don't want it to reach heat that it won't burn the paper. For the last hole, I want to use my electric hole punch tool so you can see the difference between the holes on the bottom side. So I'm going to release the clamps here and take it to my hole punch tool. I'll bring it to my machine. Open it. Now let's see the result together. First of all, let's see the upper side. Okay, so this is the awl. You see the smaller hole and it looks quite precise. The other one is with the hand drill. Also, it looks quite okay and nice. The electric drill one moved a little bit. It could be because of the drill that is not sharp as the first one, or because of the speed of the electric drill, but it makes the work. And the last one with the electric hole punch tool, as you can see, it gets the best result, and that is because this drill is actually hollow, and when you cut it, it moves in a very high speed, and it takes material inside, and there's a vacuum inside the tool that just take the material, as you can see here. And that is why this is the correct tool to work with. But these are very nice improvisations for you to do at home. Let us check the other side to see the result. So here you can see this is the awl, okay, very nice. The thickness of needle, you don't need more than that for the papers. This is with the hand drill, okay, you can see that the material is a bit pushing out, but not too much. This is with the electric drill. I can feel around the hole that the paper is just, it has a little bit of a bump from the material moving aside, and the hole punch tool that makes it just even in the same level. So this is the right tool for it, but as you can see, you can improvise with other tools and you get the same result. And don't forget that this is concealed with the stitching. Nobody will see and nobody will know. So to summarize everything, the importance is to clamp the book block between two layers of board. Protect your working surface. When drilling the hole, make sure you are perpendicular to the working surface. And if you want to implement what you just learned inside the binding, watch this video next. Thank you for watching and for being here. Consider subscribing if you are interested in things related to bookbinding, to box making, and much more. And I'll see you in my next video.